Hello boss moms, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking onto this video. If you are new to this channel, my name is Kelsey Ross and I have two beautiful children, Yara and Just Cooper. Thank you again for coming on this channel. Okay you guys, so today has literally been a day we've been waiting for an extremely long time. So as you guys know from previous videos, I'll go ahead and put a picture here. Our daughter is taking speech therapy. She recently had to get an IEP, which is like an individualized education plan from the Special Board of Education for her development. So from that IEP, they gave her an autism test and they stated that she was on the spectrum. So she was mild to moderate in the autism spectrum. So they wanted us to get Yara evaluated for autism. So they set up a referral with one of the best schools in medicine in St. Louis, Missouri, and top 10 in the country, which is WashU. So we are headed there today for her evaluation. And so I was just talking to Darrell and he was just like, she's on the spectrum. We already had it verified from a board of educators, which granted that is true, but you know, when it's like officiated by professionals who actually study like mental health behaviors and study autism and knows all the spectrums, it's just like, okay, my daughter might or might not have autism. So today is just the day of anticipation and just but she's doing pretty good. I told her that she's going to be surrounded by a lot of teachers today. They're going to be asking her a lot of questions. She's going to show them how smart she is, how bright she is, how beautiful and loving she is. So yeah, so any mom who is going through this exact same thing, I feel you. I 100% feel you. All right, you guys, welcome back to the Boss Mom channel. As you guys saw previously, we were on our way to go get Yara diagnosed for autism, and we got a diagnosis. So you guys are going to see in the next clip, but I wanted to stop and I wanted to ask you guys to please subscribe to my channel. This is fairly a new journey for us, and I want you guys to be a part of this world. As boss moms, we can go through a lot of things in our lives, but it takes a village, and it takes for us to be open and honest, transparent, and vulnerable with each other so we can gain clarity and we can attach what you've learned as wisdom a part of our lives so we can also better our family. So let's start a community down below in the comments, and also subscribe and press the notification button so you see when I upload next week. Thank you all so much. Now let's get to the video. From the previous video that I recorded, you guys know that me and Jarrell was taking Yara to a autism diagnosis center here in St. Louis. We went to the WashU University Autism Center to get her diagnosed. As you guys know, we already got her diagnosed through the Special Board of Education along with her IEP. And they did, you guys, it's emotional. They did a test on her also during that exam, and they classified her as mild to moderate with autism. So in order for us to get the actual resources that we need here in St. Louis, Missouri, she needed a physical diagnosis autism by actual board, other than the special education, but actually with health professionals. So we took her to the Washington University and center, and they diagnosed my daughter with autism. So as you guys know, as a parent, you know the journey, the emotional journey, the drainage, anticipating that diagnosis, the answer, clarity, understanding, just everything, you know? And you would think from a year of trying to get this appointment and going through therapy with my child, you would think that once I got that answer, you would be okay because you already had that. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Oh my goodness. It's just so emotional. It's crazy. But you would have already thought, because you've been going through this for a year, that you would have been okay once she got actually diagnosed by health, mental behavioral professionals, but you're not. You're kind of a little bit more stumped. You feel a little bit more heavy and weighed on, like, okay, I need to change everything about our lives now. Everything has to change right now. I need to do research right now. Everything has to be done. School, ABA, blah, 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 blah. And it's just like, how do we catch a breath? And just be still, talk to God, and figure out a plan with God, and just keep on that track and keep on that path, be level-headed, be calm. It's very hard to find that balance. But they did diagnose my daughter with autism. As you guys know, she was diagnosed earlier on within the past year with echolalia, meaning that she repeats herself over and over again, but also during a conversation that we will have with her, she'll repeat the exact same thing that I'm saying instead of answering the question. So she's 4 years old. She turns 5 in April. So she, as what they say, she should already be on the stage of conversing back and forth with someone, but she's not. So they classified her as, having echolalia. But also along with that, language therapy, she has some sensory and motor skills delay, as they saw. So she's extremely emotional. She has her meltdowns. She doesn't give strong eye contact. She still is in a pointing stage, which is great, but she's not able to communicate exactly what she wants. She's not using those W's. So there's a lot of things that she can improve on as far as development, but overall, she is a healthy child. I can understand her. I can communicate with her, of course, because that's my child. But putting her into a classroom setting, we would want someone to have more so of that education background with the special needs, just so they'll be more calm with her, patient with her, understanding and listening to those signals, but also watching her body language to actually communicate and see what she needs and what she's wanting and what we need to work on in that stage, just to make sure that overall she is growing and she's just growing into a beautiful being. Autism is something you can't just take a pill and you're better. It's more so trying to make those weaknesses inside of her and strengthen that, and what she's great at, kind of just hone in on that and develop that even more. So when she gets into her adulthood, she has those tools and resources to help her in her everyday life. And that's just all we want to do. So after that diagnosis, it's just so many things that you can go through in your head, like what we need to do. Like, we need to change her diet. We need to change her environment. We need to put her in the right schools. I want to start doing music and art therapy. Like, there's so many things that we want to do with Yara. We need to hone in, and it's about to be an entire new journey for us. And I'm gonna be honest, like, during that time, from like 3 days ago, I do believe, or 2 or 3 days ago, when we got that diagnosis, my body kind of just shut down because I was just on fumes. I'm just like, I'm taking speech therapy. I'm doing this with her. I'm in school. It's just like bum, 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 bum. And my body kind of just shut down because I learned in that moment, I needed to be still. I needed to be quiet. I needed to be one-on-one with God. I needed to take my time because I know that as soon as we get her into all of these classes, we make this life change, it's going to go extremely fast. I'm going to go back to that same lifestyle. And I just needed this quiet, this break. And I needed to actually schedule every single thing that we need to do, register her for those classes, and just talk to God and talk to my partner. Just figure out how we can strengthen our bond to make sure that our own personal emotions don't get in the way of our relationship, to help better build our family, and think about a new path that we need to move towards as a unit, health, behavioral wise, environment wise, and also just communicate and sit down with God and just come into peace, ask for more strength, more patience, more understanding, and just figure out a new way of life, of living, so we can just make sure that our kids are fully developed in the way God wants them to be, but also, you know, it's strengthening them in what today's society and future society is going to become. So yeah, that is what is going on right now. So this was just a quick video to let you guys know the diagnosis, what happened, but be looking out for future videos with trying to figure out this autism journey, understanding what needs to be done. And we are going to be doing a series of vlogs, weekly vlogs. I'm going to figure out what day I'm going to post and what time, and I'll let you guys know. But we're about to actually get this done. We are going to make sure that we're on top of it. We're changing our lifestyle, and I want you guys to be a part of that journey with my family. So my boss moms, just know, whatever is getting thrown at you and your family, talk to God, come into a quiet space, do your prayer, and write it down and take action now, because it's only going to strengthen your family. And you never know, this is a blessing in disguise. For education, educating you and your family on different areas on how lifestyles are to be lived. And if this is the lifestyle God chose for me and my family, I'm going to take that as a blessing, and I'm going to be well educated, and I'm going to nourish my children as much as I can. So thank you guys so much for clicking onto this video. Please subscribe to the Boss Mom World and help us along this journey. Send us your prayers, but also if you could take anything from my videos, I want you guys to comment down below. Tell me your journey. If you have a child with autism, know of someone who has a child with autism, give me some advice, because this is a new journey for me. Thank you all so much, and I'll see you next week. Bye.